Welcome, Yarny friends. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Donna, and this is Fancy Fiber Forum. And we love fancy fiber here. Yes, we do. Today is, I forgot to look at the date, February, what is the date? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'll put it here. But it is February 2025. And I am coming to you from West Central Missouri. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video today and checking me out. I hope that you enjoy what you see, and I hope that you will return and possibly join the Fancy Fiber family, where we talk a lot about crochet and fancy fiber and the things that I like to make with fancy fiber. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing one. I finally finished this. Before I get to that, I want to welcome all my returning viewers and Fancy Fiber family members. Thank you for always returning. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you watching. And I just appreciate you being part of the family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As I said, this is a fancy fiber creation, and this is the Mrs. Fezziwig wrap that started as an Advent project the first part of December, made with Advent yarn that I got from oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Tangled Poets from Aberdeen's Wool. That's what it is. So it's 24 30-gram minis and one full 100-gram hank of merino and nylon sock yarn. I am pretty happy with how it turned out. I'm surprised it took me as long as it did. Yes, I still have ends to weave in. But I finished this just last night. That's the end. And I don't think I'll block it. This thing would be humongous if I blocked it. And I don't think I have enough blocking mats to block it, because it would probably be, I don't know, 7 feet long if I blocked it. And Joyce, my friend Joyce at Yarn Motivated, she made one also, and she opted not to block hers either. So it's pretty darn cozy the way it is. This is my favorite section here with the greens. That is so pretty. And the purples, it's just lovely. I just love it. Actually, I was wrong. This was the end. This is how it ended. Yeah, with the oranges and yellows. That's how it ended. And this part here, this was the 100-gram hank that was repeated every seven colors, and each color was repeated 2 rows. It's a 2-row repeat pattern, Mrs. Fezziwig. You can find it on Ravelry. So I finally finished it. I sat and I just decided I was going to finish it. I didn't have anything pressing that I needed to finish before Saturday. I'll get to that in a minute. So I just decided, it wouldn't take me long, and it didn't, to finish. So I'm wearing this today, and just to show it off. Today I have a yarn haul, and I'm so excited. Came a day early. That's always nice. I also have a couple of items to show. One is a whip, the other is a FO. And then I wanted to update you on a unfortunate incident with Joanne. For those of you who may not have heard, Joanne looks like it's going to be going out of business. The legal stuff is going to be starting, I believe, next week. So we're going to have a resolution, I'm sure, here within the next 30 days. I'm sure. We'll know whether the stores are going to close. I've heard that the top bidder, who is a liquidation company, also liquidated Big Lots, but kept some of the stores open. So wouldn't that be nice if they purchased Joann and kept some or all of the stores open? That would be lovely. But I know that a lot of the stores are really picked over. I've been hearing from other creators that are visiting their local Joann's, and they are significantly picked over. I have not been to my local Joann's yet because why be tempted? It's not in the budget right now. So I would like to use one of those coupons to maybe go get a clover hook, but I'll bet you all the clover hooks are gone. People are thinking just like me, use that 40, 50, or 60% off coupon for a full priced item, and people are buying up those clover hooks, I bet you. I'd be surprised if there's any left. But I can't seem to find my 4mm hooks. I mean, I've got one over here, but that seems to be the main size that I use is 4mm. So it'd be nice to have, 2 or 3 extra, or I should just not put hooks with my projects, and then I'd always have a hook, wouldn't I? That's what I should do, but I end up not doing that. But that's what I should do. Anyway, I've got the yarn haul today. The unfortunate incident at Joann, I had ordered some more of the painted sock wool hanks. I ordered it, I think, on the 26th of February. And I waited and waited and waited. No email about shipping at all. So I finally reached out to them, sent them an email through their website, and I haven't heard a reply yet. But when I go look at my orders through the app, that order's not there. The order I placed before that with the other hand-painted hanks, that was there, but the more recent one wasn't there. So I'm guessing they're just going to cancel it. So because I knew it wasn't going to be fulfilled, because so many of those hanks are sold out, if not all of them by now, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on what I had in my cart, which was mostly the 5-weight bulky K&C hand-dyed hanks. I wasn't going to do it if I was going to get those other ones. I was going to wait and hope that they would all still be there. But a couple of colors were no longer available, so I had to get those out of my cart. So I did go ahead and place that order, and part of it is already shipped. So we'll see when those come. So that is exciting. I'm excited to look at that. Helene at, what is her channel name? She lives up in Washington State. I can't think of her channel. I'll post it. I'll tag her in the description. She actually went to her local Joann and filmed, and she had some of those hanks at her store. There are none here. Once I saw those, I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta have those. I don't work a lot with the heavier weight yarns, but they make great hats and cowls, things like that. So I'm excited to get them. I'm super excited. So the yarn that I got today, I will save for last because it's the best. You always save the best for last, right? So I went to market, my sister's market last Saturday, and I sold a couple of things. Can't remember. What did I sell? Did I sell a shawl? I think I sold a shawl. And then I sold something else. I don't remember what. But one of the vendors there asked me the week before if I could make a table runner. That's always kind of been in the back of my mind to make one, but I hadn't yet. So she was admiring a shawl of mine that I still have. And it was basically like earthy colors on the darker side of some earthy colors, brown, dark brown, orange. She really admired that and wondered if she could make a table runner out of it. It's a triangle shawl. I don't think that would work so well. Maybe for a corner table, but not for a table runner. So I said, I'll go home and see what I have in the way of, you know, those kind of tones and let you know. So the only yarn I could find that was similar was a yarn art cake, and I've already used some of the middle, but these are the darker colors that she wants. So I wanted to make a moss stitch rectangle from the center, but the tutorial I was watching was kind of hard to follow as far as the join. It was really kind of hard to follow, and I started it and it looked terrible. So I started looking some more for some other patterns, and I found one, and I love it. I may make more of these, and I'll have to link the tutorial below. I don't even remember whose pattern it is, but this is gorgeous. I love texture, and this has there you can see the texture, the post stitches. I think this is turning out really nice. The trouble is I'm going to get to the width she wants before I get to the length. So what I'm thinking, here's the back. Nothing really special. What I'm thinking I'm going to do once I get to the width I want is I'm going to attach my yarn then at the ends. And because this ends with a solid dark brown, I have a dark brown here that I think will be okay with that. I know it's not the same, but it's darker. And then I have some Twister Solid. These are the colors she wants. So I think I'll do that, is add to each end. Here's where I need your help. What stitch would complement this? Because I don't think I can continue this. If you guys can tell me how I can continue this without making, you know, this whole thing, without making that look weird. If you tell me how I can do that, I mean, it may be easy. Maybe just a matter of just going back and forth like I do now. Is it that easy? Or should I pick a different stitch? In case it looks weird? I don't know. You guys tell me, but this needs to be 14 inches wide. And I'm probably pretty close. Here's my tape measure. I'm probably pretty close now. Yep. Fancy that. I'm just measuring it and it's 14 inches wide. And it needs to be 70 inches long. I'm nowhere near 70. I even thought about getting another cake of this yarn and doing a second one and joining them, but I don't know that that would look good. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish the round that I've got going now. I've got this one side and then I join here. One side to go. And then let me know if you think that I can just continue this pattern this way. And what I would do at the corners. So help somebody, or if I should pick a different stitch entirely and go for, I don't know. I would appreciate any suggestions or any helpful hints, because I'm going to have to start doing that like right now. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and then I just made this headband, and I'll post the pattern for this also. A gal that comes to market, she has asked me to make a headband to match a scarf that she has. And I think this will match really nice. It's got like mock cables, and then you run a thread through here and you cinch it at the middle. She didn't want a button to accentuate the cinch, so there's that. And I made this with a holding two yarns together, a thin 4-weight 100% baby llama, along with a fingering weight merino nylon. So I think it turned out really pretty, and it's super soft. She'll love it. Hopefully it fits. It was a little snug on me, but I think she's a little bit smaller than I am. So that's what I got going right now. I would appreciate any input on that table runner. And I told her I doubt that I would have it finished this week, but who knows? Today's Thursday. I have one more day. Maybe I can finish it. I don't know. I doubt it. All right. So here's the yarn. And if any of you didn't even need to see this. If you saw this aqua bag, you know exactly what this is. So a week or so ago, Expression Fiber Arts sent out an email and let me know if you took part in this sale, because oh my gosh, you couldn't beat it. You couldn't beat it. She was offering, I think, 20 or 25% off already clearance yarn. So I chose one each of several of her $9 hanks of yarn, which made them $7.20, if I'm not mistaken. So I wish now I'd have gotten 2 hanks of each, but I only got 1, but that's okay. I could make a project, and these colors, if I'm not mistaken, these colors are coordinating colors. So I could pick one of her patterns and make a shawl. And I got 1 DK, the rest is fingering. Oh my goodness! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And somewhere in here, there's supposed to be stitch markers. Hopefully they're in here. Sorry if there's crinkling. I don't like to use scissors when it comes to yarn. I'd rather just rip the bag. Okay. I'm just going to pull one out. All right. So this is bamboo alpaca fingering. Oh, I think I already have some of this. I do already have some of this. So this is, yeah, I do have it. So this is 80% viscose bamboo, 20% alpaca, 384 yards. This color is called Dock. I already have one of these. So now I've got two. It's kind of a light seafoam green, light sage green. Oh, wonderful. Yay. All right, and then I have a sprout, which is another green, more of a yellow green. Oh, this is blossom fingering. This is different. So this is 50% viscose, 30% merino, 20% lyocell. So this is the blossom fingering. Sprout. Very nice. 402 yards for the blossom. Suggests hook size B through G. I don't know what B is. G I know is 4 millimeter. Hand wash only, of course. Made in Peru. The base is made in Peru. There's 2. Oh, there's my stitch markers. I see them. All right, and then another blossom fingering. This is called Renaissance. This is probably one of my least favorite colors. This is like a salmon. But, you know, for $7, I don't care. I'll incorporate it into something. And this is shiny because the bamboo, it's shiny and it's very soft. And definitely fingering weight. Very nice. So there's 3. And here's another green. Blossom fingering. And this is called Brioni. Brioni. Or Brioni. I don't know what that word means, but obviously I love greens. And this is a beautiful green. Gorgeous. Blossom fingering. Nice, nice. And, oh, did I get 2? Bird feeder. Nope. Okay, that's a fingering. Okay, so here's the DK. This is Aura DK. 60% merino, 20% viscose, 20% nylon. 265 yards for 100 grams. Crochet hook G through H. And this is called Inspiring Path. So a hot pink. Very nice DK. I should have gotten 2 of these. Because what do you do with one? I have DKs though. All right, there's my stitch marker. I love her stitch markers. Here is another blossom fingering. And this is called Balmy Afternoons. This is like a nice aqua color. Beautiful. I think you can tell how shiny it is. Look at the shine. Very, very nice. 400 yards. And then we have another blossom fingering. And this is called Blooming Tree. And this is like a corally pink. Isn't that pretty? Kind of a peach, I guess. More of a peach. Very nice. Very slick. Very, very slick. Very nice. And the last of the blossom fingering, this is called Bird Feeder. It looks it's really, I bet it's the same color. It's a little lighter as that one. It's a little bit lighter, or maybe it just looks lighter. And that is called Bird Feeder. Isn't that pretty? That is some bright fuchsia. I'd call that fuchsia. The other one I'd say is hot pink. This leans purple. So that is it for the hanks. Now for the stitch markers. And you know, I'll tell you why I love her stitch markers. I love them because you can operate them with one hand, pretty much. They're beautiful. And so they're like the earring style, which I love. But when you close it, it generally doesn't go all wonky. When you close it, it closes where it should. That's really pretty. Little blue bead. Excuse me. So I got 3 of those. 3 of the blue beads. Ooh, that one's really pretty. That one's a little bit lighter. That's really cute. Cute. Okay, so I got 3 of those. And then I got 3 of these green ones. Really pretty. Click, click, and it shuts. I really like these. Next to the clover, the real small clover locking stitch markers are my other favorite. Okay, so I got those. And then another set of green that are a little bit bigger. Isn't that neat? I'm guessing these are actual stones, but that's pretty cool. That one kind of goes wonky, but they're pretty. They're really pretty. You can't have too many stitch markers, right? You just can't have too many stitch markers. So that is the end of my Expression Fiber Arts yarn. So that's exciting. I should be getting, I've got several Temu orders I'm waiting on. One is a extra large dog bed, and that should be coming hopefully within the next week. I opted for delivery by sea to save me $8. I kind of wish now I hadn't opted for that. I mean, so what, $8? I would have rather had it by now. It took forever. And then the other part of that order, they split it. So the dog bed's coming by itself, and then the rest of the order that does have yarn with it is coming in another order. One is going UPS, one is going FedEx. So, let's see, is there anything else? I've got market again this Saturday. So I'll have that ear warmer. If I have time, I'm going to try to finish that beret for Miss Judith. Monday, I have to take my sister to her physical therapy appointment. She had hip replacement surgery, 2 weeks ago? So I volunteered to take her to her physical therapy on Monday. And then I start dog sitting the week after that on the 20th. And then in March, there is a fiber festival happening in Eureka Springs, Missouri. Are any of you guys going? Because I've made my hotel reservation. My friend Jeanette and I are going. We're going to stay 2 nights, so we're going down Friday and coming back Sunday. And that'll be perfect because my son, unless he has to work Friday, my son will be here with the dog, so I don't have to crate Goober. So I'm excited about that. This will only be the second fiber festival that I've attended, and it'll be lots of fun with Jeanette. I hope it'll be fun. I'm sure it will be. She was just in Eureka Springs like 2 months ago, and she said they have great food there. So it'll be nice. She'll be kind of like my guide. She'll take me to all the cool spots, but we'll be able to spend 2 days, I think, 2 days at the Fiber Festival. That'll be fun. Exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, dog sitting before that, and then Fiber Festival in March. If you're anywhere near Eureka Springs and you think you want to go, you should go. And let me know. Maybe we can meet up. So I think that's all I've got today. I finished the pattern test, blocked it yesterday, and I've got another shawl blocking now that I'm going to be submitting to a make-along sponsored by, well, not sponsored by, make-along that Judy at Judy's Creations in Crochet does every month. She shares an inspiration photo, which this year is going to be butterflies. So the second I saw that butterfly for February, I said, I'm going to go ahead and participate. So I've got that little project blocking, and I don't know if I'm able to share it. Judy, if you're watching, can I share it before I email it to you? I think I can, but let me know for sure if I can, because I would love to. It's beautiful. And I use cashmere and mohair and merino. So if I sell it, it's gonna be a little expensive. But it's pretty, and it'd be great for Valentine's Day. Or, a night out, red, white, and black. It's so pretty. So that'll be dry probably tomorrow. And I'll email that to Judy. So I guess that's all I have for now. I can't think of anything else to share. Everything is great. Temperature right now is 47 degrees at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So needless to say, all the snow has melted. And yeah, all is well. Goober is in there on my bed, resting. He has such a hard life. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I appreciate you stopping by to watch today. By the way, remember, the 14th is coming up, and I'm going to be drawing a name for that patriotic fade collection. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will share the video. I'll share the link for the video below. Again, you have to be an active public subscriber to be eligible for that mini set by Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. So that I will be drawing on the 14th. And that's another significant date for the Joann's stuff, the 14th. So it'll be an eventful day. Valentine's Day, Joann's, and Patriotic Fade. I don't know if I should say the word. Don't mention the word in your comments here or in the other video. But somebody's going to win some yarn. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to use that word. All right. I'm getting a little overheated with this shawl around my neck, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go finally. I don't know when my next video will be. I'm not expecting any yarn anytime soon. And I usually don't record on the weekends because my son is here. So you'll see me when you see me. Thank you again for stopping by, and leave me some comments on how I should work the ends on that table runner. I got to measure it and see how many inches on each side I need. But I want it to look nice because she's going to be using it to photograph her sourdough bread and anything else that she cooks or bakes to sell, you know, like cinnamon rolls and things like that. Jams. She cans her own jellies and jams. So she wants something nice that'll photograph well behind, you know, or in the background of all of her foods that she makes. So it's got to look good. I may see what it looks like. I don't know how I would do the edges, you know, because I won't have a corner anymore. So I need to know how. I don't know that I can continue to make that post stitch pattern because I don't know how I would do the edges. So if you have any tips, please leave them below or email me or something so I can get this. So I can get this figured out, and it has to look nice. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I will see you, or you will see me, on my next video, which should be within the next week, I would imagine. Until then, take care. God bless each of you. Remember, God loves you. Jesus loves you. I love you. Till next time, bye for now. Thanks everybody for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell, and all that. Thanks.